Last of Her Kind is a sweeping dystopian fantasy that explores survival, identity, and the burden of being the final remnant of a vanished people. The novel follows Alira, a young woman who discovers she is the last surviving member of the Luminaries, an ancient race gifted with light-born magic. Once revered as guardians of balance, the Luminaries were hunted to extinction during the Shadow Wars. Alira's existence is both miracle and curse. Her bloodline makes her a target, and her powers are coveted by those who would use them for destruction. The story begins with Alira wandering through the ruins of a fallen empire, haunted by fragments of memory and visions of her ancestors. She is pursued by the Dominion, a ruthless faction determined to harness her magic to rebuild their empire. Along her journey, Alira encounters unlikely allies. Kane, a scarred warrior who once fought against the Luminaries but now seeks redemption. Mira, a healer whose compassion hides a tragic past. Darius, a rogue scholar obsessed with uncovering the truth of the Luminaries. Together, they form a fragile fellowship, bound by survival and the hope of resisting the Dominion. Themes and conflicts. Identity versus extinction. Alira must grapple with being the last of her kind. Power versus responsibility. Her power could save or doom the world. Trust versus betrayal. Allies and enemies blur as secrets are revealed. Hope versus despair. The novel explores resilience in the face of annihilation. Character dynamics. Alira, courageous yet vulnerable. Her arc explores self-discovery and the burden of legacy. Kane, haunted by guilt. He represents redemption and loyalty. Mira, compassionate and wise. She embodies healing and resilience. Darius, ambitious and conflicted. He symbolizes knowledge and temptation. Style and tone. The prose is lyrical, atmospheric, and emotionally charged, weaving survivalist grit with mythic fantasy. The tone is bittersweet yet hopeful, appealing to fans of The Hunger Games, Shadow and Bone, and The Last Unicorn. Climax and resolution. The climax unfolds during a siege at the ruins of the Luminari Citadel, where Alira must unleash her full power to protect her allies. In doing so, she risks losing herself to the same darkness that destroyed her people. The resolution is poignant. Alira survives, but the cost is immense. She accepts her role as the last Luminaries, vowing to carry her people's legacy forward. The novel closes with her gazing at the horizon, knowing she is both burdened and blessed by being the last of her kind.